Now that spring is in full bloom, you can 100% bet I am going to show you my garden every single video. Gardening is my second passion. Of course, you know, yarn and crocheting kind of comes first in the hobby sphere over here. Today I want to show you some really great resources for shopping for yarn online. A lot of us, I know, we love to touch and feel that yarn, but there's some challenges lately with getting to stores, buying things in person, or maybe you just want to expand your yarn horizons and try some new stuff. I want to show you some of my favorite places to buy yarn online. Knitcrate is a great yarn subscription box. They sent me this box for free in order for me to just review and see if I like it. Actually, turns out I love this yarn, and I'm really excited to get a chance to use it. I was honestly very nervous because I didn't get to pick the yarn, and I can be a little bit picky about the yarns that I use, but this one has a tencel and alpaca. It is so soft. I don't know what I'm gonna make with it, but it's probably gonna be for me, and I'm gonna wear it all winter long. They also included this cute little bumper sticker decal. I'm not going to use that because it's not my thing. I don't put things on my car, but I love that they included a fun little treat. I'm very happy with the yarn I received from Knitcrate. I also like that you can kind of choose the color family you're comfortable getting yarn from, so you won't end up with something that's too far out of your comfort zone if you don't like all the colors. I also love picking up some hand-dyed yarn from independent dyers. This is a great way to give back to the yarn and fiber art community. I don't splurge on hand-dyed yarn very often because it definitely is on the higher end of the price scale, but I like to show a little extra love to the yarn community when I can. The Crochet Cove, I ordered this from them, and I absolutely love the speckled yarn like this. It's so gorgeous. This is a merino wool with just a tiny bit of nylon, which I think is perfect. I love that nylon merino wool blend. It's soft, it has a little bit of stretch, it's so easy to work with. I ordered this sock set back in February, which is a really great way to get two colors that complement each other to make a single design. It's, again, merino wool and nylon blend, which I absolutely love. You get tons of yardage, and this is from Less Traveled Yarn. A kit like that usually runs around $30. I'm going to cake it up and make something pretty.
I'm used to give all I have. I'm used to get nothing back. Wherever I go, it's the same. There's no excuses, no one to blame. Sometimes I can't understand how it can be so hard to stay out of pain. But with you, everything has changed. Even though we both stay the same. Would you call me on the midnight train? Would you come over when nothing's right? Would you hold me tight in the rain? Even as we're having a fight. Say you, say you. Much to say, this time it is different. Sometimes I can't understand how it can be so hard to stay out of pain. But with you everything has changed, even though we both stay the same. Would you call me on the midnight train? Would you come over when nothing's right? Hold me tight in the rain. Even hide in the rain, even as we're having a fight. Say you would, 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 say you
Since this yarn was so soft and shiny, I couldn't wait. I had to go ahead and make a quick swatch with it just to get an idea of how it will drape and how it will feel on my hook. Of course, I'm using my Furls crochet hook. These are definitely my go-to hooks. I know they're not everyone's favorite, but they work so well for me. They're definitely my favorite. The yarn was so soft, it just glided over my hook. One could say it was as soft as butter, but I really don't understand the comparison. Why? Butter is not soft. It's cold and hard and melty sometimes, and it makes a mess. Like, I like butter, but like yarn and butter, like, no. But like the way it went over the hook, it was more like a brook, gently bubbling and babbling over stones, creating just this beautiful piece of crochet. The yarn appeared to be constructed of a tencel base, which is derived from bamboo. Bamboo and tencel fibers are known for their drape and their sheen, so they can be a little bit shiny, and they also have a lovely drape, lovely texture, perfect for say summer lace, very drapey garments like shawls, things like that. The alpaca is twisted in, giving it a very lovely halo and adding some warmth to the otherwise less warm plant fibers. Plant fibers don't tend to hold in a lot of warmth. Think cotton. It's not as warm as, say, wool or alpaca. So it's a beautiful blend, perfect for a transitional season like spring or fall. Of course, all the websites that I shopped from will be linked in the description of this video, so you can get an opportunity to buy yourself some amazing yarn. Stay tuned, I have several more yarn companies I'm going to show you here at the end. I almost spilled coffee on my yarn. Yes, I almost had a heart attack in that moment as well. It would not be the first time that I have spilled coffee on yarn, but I'm so thankful it didn't happen to this absolutely gorgeous swatch. I mean, look at the depth of the color in the sunlight and that little beautiful halo from the alpaca. This yarn is a keeper. Originally, I intended to stop the video here, but when I went for a walk that evening, guess what I found? 2 new packages of yarn. Let's talk about them. Yeah, I buy a lot of yarn sometimes. This is my first order from Hobbii Yarn, Hobbii, I think. And I'm very excited. I felt like these cotton cakes will make beautiful shawls. I love using ombre yarn like this in shawls because you get the fun of color without the work of color, like no cutting, no weaving in ends. And I've used similar yarns from other stores before. I'm very excited to give these a shot. Also expect some fun shawl patterns coming up. I just got the yarn subscription box from ALC Yarns. I was recently a featured designer for their yarn subscription box, and in exchange for designing a pattern exclusively for their box, they sent me some yarn, and it's so beautiful. I can't wait to show you what happens when you get a box of ALC Yarns from their monthly yarn subscription. Obviously, I don't know how to open boxes. But we will get to the yarn. One of the fun things about their yarn subscription box is they often partner with another small creator to send you an extra gift along with the yarn that comes in each monthly kit. I can't wait to show you what came in this kit. You get a beautiful thank you card, and in this box I got this beautiful project bag. It says if I can't take yarn, I'm not going. And I have to say that is definitely my new motto. Next we get to the yarn. This is a business card. You can check out her links here. I'll also have a link in the description. And look at that beautiful yarn. I gotta say, you guys, I love the unique colors that the independent dyers come up with. They all have their own style of dyeing, and supporting an independent yarn dyer by ordering from them online is one of my favorite ways to buy yarn online. I just want to real quick give an honorable mention to Wheat Crochet and Knit Picks yarn. Wheat Crochet and Knit Picks often provide me with yarn to design patterns. I also often design patterns for Wheat Crochet and Knit Picks. I love their yarn, high quality at such an excellent price. They have just about anything you could look for. I hope you enjoyed this yarn haul of exclusively bought online yarns, and I hope you got a few ideas of some fun places you can buy yarn. If you like this video, I'd appreciate the thumbs up. Maybe subscribe and we can hang out again sometime. Happy crocheting!